Hello, my name is Ryan Stewart, and it's my pleasure to present you to Team Nacho Libre. With me, I have Howard Ritter, Luke Beasley, Joe Marquez, Lucy Ibarra, and Marissa Exnicius. Team Nacho Libre is planning on sending Project Science up on the balloon, which, at different altitudes, will measure microbial life, and throughout the whole journey will measure UV radiation data. We expect that as the altitude increases, the UV radiation will also increase, and as a consequence, microbial life will decrease. We hope that this will give us some insight into what organisms can live in these environments and how they're able to do it. This idea was actually presented to us by team member Luke, who has friends who tried the idea and failed, and we thought it would be a nice challenge to try and perfect it.
So how we're going to do this, we're going to have basically our standard balloon set, and on the inside walls of the satellite, we're going to build compartments that will put the petri dishes in, with doors that can open up and expose the petri dish to the atmosphere. We're going to have a second Arduino with a pressure sensor, and at different altitudes, the Arduino will tell the sensors, the servos, to open the door to the petri dish and expose it to the atmosphere to collect microbes.
So for our design, we have a 30 by 30 centimeters square base and then 16 centimeter tall for the box. And then our first Arduino will be connected to the required sensors and LEDs and battery. And then our second Arduino is connected to our servos and a pressure sensor and batteries and LEDs, of course, so that it can communicate and open the tell the servos to open the doors at different altitudes, and then we of course have our camera and our heater.
So here we have a diagram of all the devices that we'll have in our project. Starting on the left-hand side, on the top, we have our heater, and it'll be operated through a switch and powered by its battery, and then we'll have an LED light to indicate to us that it's on. On the bottom, we have our camera, which will have its own battery, as well as an SD card to store the images. And then on the right-hand side, we have both of our Arduinos, which similarly are operated through switches, and they each have their own battery to power them, as well as LED lights. And then the first Arduino will hold all our required sensors, such as the temperature sensors, the humidity sensor, pressure sensor, and an accelerometer. The second Arduino will have a pressure sensor, a second one, that will communicate with the servos to open up at certain pressures, as well as a UV sensor, and then both also will have SD cards to store the data from each.
So to accomplish all this, we divided the work in 6 teams. We have a science team, a power team, a mechanics team, a control and data handling team, a software team, and a structures team. We also made a schedule to keep ourselves in track. By the end of February, we'll have our prototype design and our parts ordered. By the beginning of March, our box will be finished, and we will do the whip test and drop test. By the end of March, we'll do the altitude test, and we'll be ready to launch on April 9.
So for the budget, first of all, we have our additional pressure sensor that will tell the Arduino to open the petri dish covers. Then we also have $25 set aside for dry ice, but that's not included in the final budget. And then same thing with the batteries. And then we have 2 solar motors, the petri dishes, and UV sensor for a total of about $141.
So our team philosophy is hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Our group has a lot of different backgrounds coming into the project. We have got aerospace engineering, we've got computer science, we've got astrophysics, and we're going to have lots of different perspectives, lots of different ideas, and we're going to work hard and succeed.
So in conclusion, Team Nacho Libre has one goal, and that's to learn more about what organisms can survive in these harsh space-like environments, and more importantly, how they're able to do it. We hope that even though our mission is small in scope, it'll give us some insight into how future spacesuit and spacecrafts can be designed to be safer for our astronauts. We hope this will lead to more planned missions and a better society for us all. Thank you for your time.